Welcome to BBC News, broadcasting to viewers in North America on PBS and around the globe. My name is Nkemi Fejika. These are our top stories. The Saudi-led coalition says it will investigate an airstrike which killed 29 children in Yemen. The UN demands it be credible. In Romania, tens of thousands attend anti-government rallies. More than 200 people are injured. Turkey's lira currency hits an all-time low as President Trump doubles tariffs on their metal exports. An immigration reprieve for a 9-year-old chess prodigy. We meet the boy whose talents mean his family can stay in the UK. Hello and welcome to the programme. The United Nations Security Council has called for a credible investigation into an airstrike on a bus in Yemen which killed at least 29 school children. Earlier, the Saudi-led coalition, which carried out the attack on Thursday, said it would investigate what it called collateral damage. Aaron Safir reports, and we should warn you that you may find some of the images distressing.
Preparing to bury the dead. Nearly 10,000 people have died in more than 3 years of war in Yemen, but Thursday's attack stands out. Children, apparently on their way back from a picnic, hit by an airstrike. It happens near a market in the rebel-held province of Sadr. UN officials called it a new low in the conflict. What happened on Thursday will change the lives of these children forever. They're now receiving what help is available in Yemen's overstretched hospitals.
The blood bank here does not have enough blood. Thank God we're doing what we can. There are multiple injuries to the brain, to the bones.
At first, Saudi Arabia, which leads the international coalition fighting the Houthi rebels in Yemen, said the attack was legitimate, targeting militants launching rockets. Later, as outcry grew around the world, the Saudi military promised an investigation. And after a closed-door meeting, the UN Security Council said it will review what the Saudis come up with.
The important thing is the word credible. If there is an acceptable, credible investigation, then the Council will want to consider next steps in the light of that. If any investigation held is not credible, the Council will obviously want to review that and want to review if more is necessary.
For many, though, it's not enough. Human Rights Watch say we've been here before. The Saudis have been given a chance to investigate themselves, and the results are laughable, they say. Britain, the US and France all sit on the UN Security Council and all support the Saudi coalition to restore Yemen's internationally recognised government. But their concern at this attack and Yemen's worsening humanitarian crisis is growing. They've not called for an independent investigation, willing for now, it seems, to wait and see. As the children are treated and the war rages on, the world is looking for answers. Who asks the questions will be crucial. Aaron Safir, BBC News.
Samsung hace lo imposible.
This is BBC News, and this is our main headline. The Saudi-led coalition says it will investigate its airstrike in Yemen, which killed at least 29 children. Now, new video footage shows just how far China's military development has progressed in the Spratly Islands in the South China Sea. The Spratlys lie between Vietnam and the Philippines, with China to the far north. All three countries have claims on the islands, but it is China that has been building on them. Rupert Wingfield-Hayes joined a US Navy surveillance flight over the islands.
This is the Chinese Navy politely telling the US Navy to go away.
China has sovereignty over the Nanshan Islands.
Far out in the South China Sea, we're approaching one of China's huge new island bases. It's very clear they do not want us here.
Leave immediately and keep far off, so as to avoid any misunderstanding.
For the crew aboard this US Navy P-8 surveillance plane, this is now a daily encounter.
It's a routine occurrence for us on these flights. You know, it happens throughout the flight where they come. No effect on any operations or anything we do.
As we close to 12 nautical miles, we can now see the huge extent of China's development out here.
So what we're seeing on the screen here is live pictures of a place called Mischief Reef. And the last time I flew over here 2.5 years ago, it was really just a large pile of sand. Now you can see there has been extensive construction.
This is what it looked like then. Millions of tons of sand being pumped onto the reef to create new land. The first outline of a runway, but no buildings. Look at the same place today. A forest of radar domes, aircraft hangars, and maybe a building to park missile launchers. Using the plane's high-powered camera, we watch as a group of vehicles drives down the runway.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 vehicles moving. Still looks like nothing along the runway. No aircraft present.
These flights aren't just about surveillance. The Americans are here to make a point.
In the broadest sense, it's making sure that we maintain the rights that we have as a military aircraft to fly in international airspace, maintain our presence in the area, and show that we're not worried about the buildup that's happening and that we are going to continue to stay down here in the South China Sea.
To understand what is at stake out here, listen to how the Chinese Navy today talked to an aircraft from a smaller, weaker neighbor, the Philippines.
Philippine military aircraft, I'm warning you again. Leave immediately, or you will bear forward responsibility for all the consequences.
With these bases, China is succeeding in changing the very geography of the South China Sea. Despite America's assurances, down here the tide of history appears to be flowing towards Beijing. Rupert Wingfield-Hayes, BBC News, with the US Navy in the South China Sea.
Parts of Australia are suffering the effects of the worst drought in living memory. A warm, dry winter has left many outback farmers in New South Wales struggling to survive, and little rain is expected in the months ahead. Our correspondent, Phil Mercer, sent this report from Gunnedah, which is about 260 miles north of Sydney. That's a checkmate for him. Let's have a look at our top story. The United Nations Security Council has called for a credible investigation into an airstrike on a bus in Yemen that killed at least 29 school children. Earlier, the Saudi-led coalition, which carried out the attack on Thursday, said it would investigate what it called collateral damage. And of course, you'll find all the stories we've been covering and many more on the BBC News app on our website. You've been watching BBC World News. That's all for the news now. You can reach me on Twitter. I'm at Nkem Ifejika. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.
And Samsung is making headlines with the new Samsung Galaxy Note.
Bottom line, you're gonna look really dumb holding this up to your face.
I need to show you my new phone. New phone.
That is ridiculous.
Samsung has no idea what they're doing.
This is like talking to a piece of toast.
People are actually calling this thing a phablet.
Skip over the Samsung Galaxy Note completely.
Big phones are a big deal.
Big phones have become the standard.
The S Pen alone seals the deal.
That's the sound of me winning.
All of these other phones gotta fall back. The Galaxy Note is the best phone out right now.
Who's laughing now?
Gentlemen, please welcome to the stage President and CEO, Head of IT and Mobile Communications Division, DJ Ko.
Hello, everyone. Thank you. Welcome to Barclays Center. I'm so happy to be here today with more than 3,000 global media, partners, and Note fans. It is an honor to celebrate the amazing Note community. Your passion and insights are a constant inspiration. And your loyalty to the Note is the best reward for our commitment to innovation. For me and my team, there's nothing we love better than creating the next new Note. It is the device for those who seek lives filled with purpose and are motivated by a desire to do more. And since 2011, it has been the leading smartphone for achievers and creators who are pioneering new businesses, inventing new ways to work, and redefining music, art, and culture. I love the Note because it forces us to break through barriers to deliver the most advanced device for those who expect more. And I'm excited to show you the next version of the world's most powerful mobile device. But my agenda today goes even further. From my first unpack as president of Samsung Mobile in 2016, I've talked about our vision for a future of seamlessly connected devices and a world of endless possibilities. I've shared my commitment to meaningful innovation that delivers value, convenience, and joy to our customers, and spoken of my belief that it will take open systems and open partnerships to unleash the power of technology so that you can reimagine how you connect, create, work, play, and live. I said then that no company is in a better position to achieve this vision than Samsung. And I say now with confidence that this is even more true today than it was then. So much has changed since I took the stage 2.5 years ago. Artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, augmented reality. These were extraordinary concepts in 2016. Now, they are the building blocks for a new era of continuous, personalized, and intelligent digital experiences that will reflect who we are, anticipate what we need, and deliver what we want, with no limits, no barriers, and no interruptions. But that's not the world we live in right now. While our lives flow seamlessly across home, work, and play, our technology doesn't. We still live in a world of digital devices and disrupted experiences. There are too many gaps, too many blind spots. Too many services are confined by the limits of a device, brand, or platform. Too many experiences are interrupted when we leave a room, or go from office to car, or switch between devices. Too often, our devices fail when we need them the most. As Samsung, we believe it's time to transcend narrow digital experiences that have never reflected how we live our lives. It's time for a new generation of experiences that are intelligent enough to anticipate your needs, open enough to give you full control over the choices you have and the decisions you make, private enough to respect and protect your confidential information, and seamless enough to flow with you without interruption as you move through your day. This is a vision only Samsung can deliver, because only Samsung offers products and services that touch everything people do across every part of their lives. Mobile devices, TVs, and appliances that span the office, the car, the home, and everywhere in between, at a scale no other company can match. Hundreds of millions of people across more than 1 billion devices. Today, too many companies create experiences that are designed more to reinforce their business models than enhance your lives. As Samsung, we are committed to meaningful innovation that puts you first. Guided by our belief in the potential of technology to amplify your creativity, we are creating a galaxy of experiences that span not just devices and locations, but platforms and brands. Experiences built on a foundation of intelligence that learns, adapts, and anticipates, not to control your choices, but to enhance human capabilities and expand human possibilities. It's an ambitious vision, and we have made significant progress over the past 2 years. From smart things for our new AI research labs, from family hub refrigerators to smart TVs, with defense-grade Nexus security to keep your most important information safe. And partnerships that grow out of our commitment to an open and connected world. We have laid the foundation to move beyond smart devices and into a world of intelligent experiences that are seamless, continuous, deeply personal, and profoundly productive. We have a great show for you today. New products and services that illustrate the promise of connected living. A new partnership that demonstrates the potential of intelligence that stretches across platforms and brands. Plus, some great surprises along the way. And, of course, a new smartphone. Not just any smartphone. A phone that raises the bar for speed, power, and performance once again. A phone with more than enough memory, power, and capacity to live your life without interruption at the pace you demand. A phone built on our commitment to you. A smartphone that will never slow you down or let you down. A smartphone powerful enough to keep up with you wherever you are, whatever you are doing, whatever you need. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to present the all-new Galaxy Note 9. Thank you. Now, to tell you more about the world's most advanced smartphone, please welcome Drew Blackheart.
Thanks, DJ. I'm so excited to be here at Barclays Center to introduce the Galaxy Note 9. Galaxy Note has always been a smartphone for people who want the best of the best. And this year, we've updated it for a new generation of creators.
Ahí está, el hermano del medio. Los primeros años comparte habitación con el más grande, después con la más chica. Hereda la ropa del hermano mayor y en un descuido se la saca a la hermana menor. En el auto siempre está en medio de una batalla campal. Con internet pasa lo mismo. El más grande con los jueguitos, la más chica con los videitos y él con el circulito, porque no alcanza la conexión para uno más. Hasta que un día llega a casa fibra de Movistar, para terminar de una vez por todas con esta injusticia.
Tenemos todo para conectarnos, porque con la verdadera fibra 300 megas de Movistar se pueden conectar todos en tu casa al mismo tiempo sin perder velocidad. Movistar, elegí todo.
Well, thanks, Drew. It's great to be back at Unpacked. You know, the last time I was on an Unpacked stage was for the launch of the Vulkan Graphics API back in 2016. It's crazy to think how much has changed at Epic Games since then, and we've been thrilled to be partners with Samsung for the entire time. You know, for starters, Epic Games launched our most successful game yet, Fortnite. So today, there are over 125 million people around the world building bases, gathering weapons, and getting ready for the next storm. And judging by the tweets, just about every gamer wants to know the same thing. When is Fortnite coming to Android? So about that, we're going to be launching the Fortnite beta on Android this week, and players with Samsung Galaxy devices are the first to be invited, starting right now. Thanks. Also, gamers who play Fortnite on a Note 9 or Tab S4 will also get access to a special skin, Galaxy. Yeah, what really excites us about this partnership is that Samsung makes the best performing Android devices in the world. And the Note 9 represents a real revolution for mobile gaming that brings a console quality 100-player Fortnite experience to Android. Now, Epic Games has always been on the cutting edge of mobile gaming, and together with Samsung, we're ushering mobile gaming into a new era of high-end games for gamers. And we can't wait to see how players around the world enjoy it. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Tim. We are really excited about this partnership. When game worlds are bigger, combat is faster, and a moment of lag could mean the difference between victory or defeat, performance is crucial. With a super fast processor, amazing graphics, a powerful battery, and more storage than ever, Note 9 delivers the kind of performance that gamers need. And when it comes to games, we know that people want to be able to see and hear every single detail. So Note 9 comes with AKG-tuned stereo speakers, the loudest ever on a Note. For serious gamers, speed is everything. When your processor heats up, your gameplay slows down. Well, Note 9 comes with our industry-leading water carbon cooling system and a smart performance adjuster algorithm. Really, that just means that everything's going to run smoothly, even in the most intense gaming sessions. With Note 9, whatever you're doing, your phone works for you, giving you the performance that you need. And nowhere is that more true than with Note's powerful, intelligent camera. Back in February, we reimagined what a camera could do with an incredible dual-aperture smartphone camera. Because when it comes to capturing a great photo, there's almost nothing more important than light. Just like your eye, Note 9's camera adapts to your environment. If you're out at night, the aperture widens to let in more light. And if it's a bright, sunny day, the aperture contracts to let in less light. So you can get a great shot anytime, anywhere. And thanks to its super speed, dual pixel image sensor, Note 9 comes with super slow-mo, which lets you make everyday moments epic by slowing them down to a fraction of a second. So we started with one of the most powerful smartphone cameras in the world. And now we're building on that foundation with Note 9's brand new intelligent camera. Now, we all know when it comes to taking great pictures, some things are always going to be out of our control. Maybe your friend blinked, maybe you didn't see the smudge on the lens until it was too late. Seriously, there's nothing worse than asking someone to take a photo of you and your friends, only to get your phone back and realize that the photo looks terrible. Well, now, whenever Note 9's camera detects a flaw, like closed eyes or image blur, it'll automatically notify you, so you can take another shot before the moment's gone. Note 9's camera also uses scene recognition to identify different subjects like flowers, food, and a variety of landscapes. And then based on the scene, it optimizes the color tones so that every shot you take is Instagram ready. Now, no matter how powerful your camera is, one thing it can't do is take a picture for you. My wife and I love to travel. In fact, we just got back from Mexico City a couple weeks ago. But there we go. No matter what we did and where we went, whenever we were taking a selfie, they all ended up looking pretty much the same, right? We tried to squeeze in, get in the same shot, but it was hard to not lose the scenery behind us. But what if you could take a better photo without all that hassle? Here, let me show you what I'm talking about. We're going to take an unpacked group shot. Make my way over to the camera. And, you know, this is just too cool of a moment. I don't think I want to take this one alone. I need to... Matt, you want to join me? All right, here we go. Let's get in here. All right. 1, 2, 3. I need my good side. Let's try this side. All right, ready? All right, 1, 2, 3. Maybe our album cover? Yeah, all right, there we go. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, looking good. Let's see. Perfect. Yeah, there we go. Well, you might have noticed that I took those photos without even touching the phone. I used this. To tell you all about Note 9's powerful new S Pen, please welcome my good friend and Tab S4 video sensation, John Wong.
What's up, New York City? Yeah. I am pumped to be back and unpacked, especially because this time it's in my own backyard. Like Drew, I've taken a lot of selfies, and it would have been super handy to have that S Pen. Since the very first Note, the S Pen has been an essential tool for power users who want to do more with their smartphones. And as you just saw, the new S Pen has some pretty cool new functions. That's because now it supports Bluetooth Low Energy to turn it into the ultimate remote control. Yeah. With some help from our partners, we've beefed up the S Pen. Now, you can use it to play and pause YouTube videos. So don't smudge the screen with my greasy pizza hands. To capture snaps in Snapchat and take your selfie game to the next level. Or flip through some slides in Microsoft PowerPoint while working the room. Speaking of working the room, you can even use it to control something much, much bigger. In fact, I've been controlling this presentation with my S Pen. I know, pretty cool, eh? Check it out. I can go backwards. I can go forward. All with a simple click of the S Pen. And that's not all. Right now, we're working with a handful of partners. Soon, we'll open up the SDK to everyone so that you all can come up with your own creative ways of using the S Pen. To charge the S Pen, just put it back in your phone. A full charge takes less than a minute and lasts a whole half hour. Even better, you don't have to charge it to use all the other S Pen features you already know and love. The S Pen began as a simple way to jot down notes. And over the years, we made it better. We increased the pressure sensitivity. We made the tip finer so that it feels like a natural writing tool. And with these refinements, Note users saw something else. The potential for the S Pen to be a creative tool, a new way to express themselves and create amazing art. This inspired us. So to nurture this creativity, we developed a digital community for S Pen artists to come together and share their work. PenUp currently has over 4 million subscribers. Artists are using the S Pen to create new masterpieces every day. In fact, we have an artist here today, a sensation from across the pond. Please give a warm welcome to our special guest, Mr. Doodle. Hey, Mr. Doodle.
Hey, John.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's going great. Thanks for having me here.
Yeah. So I take it by your name, you're a fan of doodling?
You're pretty smart, John.
Thanks. And you like using the S Pen?
Yeah, sure do. Let me show you something.
Yeah, give us a quick sample here. Wow, you're super fast. Wait a minute.
What do you think?
That looks a lot like me. I don't know. Actually, can you be generous? Add a little bit more hair.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's about right. That's awesome.
And that's just for starters. Let me show you something really special.
Sounds great. Can we check back in a few minutes?
Sure thing.
All right, thanks. The S Pen is core to the Note experience. You can use it to navigate the device, translate languages, and send live messages. And now, with Bluetooth connectivity, you can take pictures, lead presentations, and control your content, all with the S Pen. In the words of so many Note users, the S Pen is what makes a Note a Note. Of course, the S Pen isn't the only way to get things done with the Note 9, which brings me to my favorite thing, Samsung DeX. These days, yeah, I know, eh? These days, your phone is basically like a supercomputer that fits in your pocket. So why not extend that computing power to a bigger screen? Samsung DeX is a PC-like experience powered entirely by your Galaxy smartphone. With DeX built into the Note 9, all the computing power I need is in my pocket. DeX is designed for the work anywhere generation. And now, it's simpler and more convenient than ever. Because the only thing you need to start DeX is this. That's right. All you need is a single HDMI adapter, just like the one you'd use to connect your phone to a TV. Let me show you. All I need to do to connect is this. It's as simple as that. I just plug in my Note 9, and I'm in DeX. Pretty cool. I already store my entire life on my phone, and with DeX, I can access it anywhere with an external display to get work done or just kick back and watch a video. Here's a Tab S4 video we released last week. That's a familiar face. Can't get enough of this guy, eh? Now, even while watching myself on the big screen using DeX, I can still use my Note 9 screen to do everything I normally would. For example, I could send a text message to some friends, could browse the web, I can even use my S Pen to take notes on my performance. Nailed it. Thanks. Very cool. With the new DeX, multitasking is easier than ever. And remember, it's all powered by my Note 9. And DeX doesn't just work with your phone. You can also use it with the device we just saw, the Tab S4, to turn it into a true productivity machine. Combined with the S Pen, it gives you an even larger canvas for your notes or your doodles. Speaking of which, let's check it in with Mr. Doodle to see how it's going. Hey, Mr. Doodle.
Hey, John. I switched over to the Tab S4 for the larger screen.
That's awesome, and I actually see that you're using it with DeX. How do you like that?
Yeah, it's brilliant for getting those smaller details, you know.
That's great. Mr. Doodle is using what we call the dual canvas experience on DeX. We created it with the Adobe Photoshop Sketch team. Now, it's easy to add the fine details because you can draw on the Tab S4 screen while seeing the bigger picture on the big screen. How's it going there?
Yeah, just a few more details and then it'll be finished.
Awesome.
There we go.
Why don't we go on stage and check it out?
Awesome.
Nice.
Oh,
wow. That is absolutely incredible. Thanks so much. Let's hear it one more time for Mr. Doodle. Wasn't that amazing? And everything you just saw works on both the Tab S4 and the Note 9. From the all-day battery, to the intelligent camera, to the S Pen. And of course, DeX. Our goal has always been to help you work smarter and do what you love. That's why we created this super powerful Note 9. And now, it's my pleasure to introduce another device to the Samsung ecosystem. One that brings power, style, and connectivity right to your wrist. Our all-new Samsung smartwatch.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Senior Director of Marketing, Alina Vivas.
We heard you. You want your smartwatch to be connected without always relying on your phone or even your charger. Well, the Galaxy Watch is here. And it gives you the freedom to break away and still stay connected longer. People love that the Galaxy Watch looks like a real watch. With our signature circular bezel and rotating design, it's more than an aesthetic. It's an intuitive way to control your watch. You can choose between 2 different sizes, any number of straps, and over 60,000 watch faces from the Galaxy App Store. The Galaxy Watch has a high-res AMOLED display with an integrated touch function. It has military-grade durability and Corning Gorilla DX Plus glass for added strength and scratch resistance. And it's water-resistant, which means it's swim-ready. The Galaxy Watch is designed so you want to wear it all day. And it's built so you can. It works perfectly with the new Note 9, or you can use it by itself with standalone LTE connectivity. So you can take off for a run without missing an important call or text. We're working with carriers around the world so you can stay connected no matter where you go. And now, the Galaxy Watch also has the battery life to keep up. We built low-power architecture and next-generation panel-level package technology into the processor, created specifically for smartwatches. Simply put, you can use the Galaxy Watch for several days on a single charge. You can even charge it at the same time as the Note 9 with our new wireless charger duo. With the Galaxy Watch, you're not tethered, you're connected. Now, one of the most significant things our watch connects you to is your health. The philosophy behind connected health is that all the devices in your life should work together.
New music feel easier than ever before. Fans can quickly access music on Spotify and then move their music seamlessly between devices. And as we move forward with this partnership, we believe this out-of-the-box experience will only become more frictionless. And in the future, we envision deeply integrated Spotify experiences on Samsung devices. And we're talking about hundreds of millions of devices. So at Spotify, we're really excited about what we're launching now and what we'll be able to develop with Samsung in the future. Thank you. Thanks, DJ.
Yeah, well done, Daniel.
Well, we're very excited, of course, to do this
Great.
partnership.
Super excited.
Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. With Spotify, Samsung Galaxy users will now be able to enjoy seamless music experiences across all our devices. We are super excited about today's announcement, and it's just the start of things to come. As I said earlier, we love to create the new Note. And I want to express my heartfelt appreciation to the Samsung team here in the US and all the Samsung teams around the world who helped make this great new product possible. Thank you. The opportunity to make the world's most advanced smartphone even more powerful, even more innovative. I can't wait to see how we use it in ways we never imagined to achieve more than we ever thought possible. So I'm excited to announce that the Galaxy Note 9 will be available beginning on August 24th. But our commitment goes beyond the most advanced and powerful smartphone. We believe the future of connected devices and seamless experiences begins here and begins now. From the speakers for your home, to the watch on your wrist, to the music you listen to, and the phone that powers your life. Everything you will see here today is a step forward into an open and connected world of experiences powerful enough to keep up with you. You inspire us to push through barriers and make the Note better every year. It's not easy every year, frankly speaking. So let me end by saying thank you. There is no one like you, and there's nothing like the Note. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
qué linda que se vino. Damián de Santos, Zaira Nara, Damián de Santos, conductores de Morphy. Todos a la mesa. ¡Qué frequete, che! ¡Sí! Hay que abrigarse.
Hey. Todos a la mesa.
¡Qué linda! Todos a la mesa.
Buenos días a todos.
Prepará.
Uy, se
chorea la mesa periodística.
Hola, Marqués.
¿De Morphy Kids?
Sí.
¡Qué bueno!
Decí que deportista que no lo alcanzo. Anda corriendo.
Perdón, ahora te digo, no lo corro, pero ni loca. Total nos va a compartir.
Así tenemos, arranca el programa re loco. ¿Y qué tenemos,
loco,
Zaira?
Porque hoy es un súper jueves. Ya saben que es mi día favorito de la semana. Mañana todos relajados, viernes.
Claro.
Joda. Pero hoy prepárense porque tenemos a los actores, a los actorazos de la película que se estrena hoy mismo.
Sí.
El Ángel.
¿La del Ángel?
Sí, la del Ángel la vas a tener en exclusiva. Paulo Cablan te va a contar toda la historia de Carlos Robledo Puch y los chicos, el Chino Darín y el Toto Ferro.
Dios mío, dos pendejos. Lindos es poco.
Sí.
Qué buen jueves.
Bellos, talentosos. Pero tienen una familia de artistas en general, ¿eh? Pero la verdad, vamos a contar la historia del Ángel.
Sí.
La tiene claramente el señor Paulo Cablan, que en instantes nos va a contar los detalles de cómo el Ángel de la Muerte fue el protagonista de esta película maravillosa que van a ir a ver pronto, ¿eh? ¿Cuándo se estrena?
Hoy mismo. Nosotros
mismo.
tuvimos la suerte de verla, así que no les vamos a contar
nada.
Ayer a modo de chiste les decía el final, claro, ya todos lo saben el final porque se sabe la historia de
No, nadie sabe el final.
pero no saben el final de la película. Es una película tremenda que tienen que ir a ver. Y además hoy nos visita la escritora Claudia Piñeiro, que nos va a contar todo sobre la ley de despenalización del aborto, que ayer, como todos saben, no salió, así que también va a ser parte de esta madrugada va a ser parte de la información del día, así que tenemos de todo, pero vamos a comer rico.
Por supuesto, como siempre, por eso se llama Morphy. Santi, ¿estás despierto?
Obviamente que estoy despierto. ¿Cómo no voy a estar despierto? Ya desayuné.
Despierto.
Santi, arriba.
Escuchá una cosa. Te enseño a hacer, por un lado, una colita de cuadril con unas papas maravillosas. Ahí la estás viendo, mirá.
Eso es una
Ahí la
colita
estás
de
viendo,
cuadril,
fíjate.
mirá.
Colita de cuadril rica.
A ver,
voy a cortar ahora mismo.
Empujes.
Correte, guarda.
¿Qué tiene? Está como cortada.
Está toda claveteada,
Mira,
cortadita,
eso.
espectacular. Con unas papas maravillosas.
¿Tiene un binardi eso?
Un binardi, mirá, obviamente. Mirá
el ajito.
El ajito, el tomillo que está dando vueltas por ahí. Corro esto para acá. Ahí va, mirá. Ahí lo corrí.
Corrió a mí, corre.
Ahí está. Voy a presentarte. Te voy a enseñar a hacer esta colita de cuadril al horno, que es un espectáculo. Mirá las papitas.
Esas papas tienen cosas.
Las papitas tienen cosas, sí. Esas papitas tienen un poquito de queso, tienen un montón de sabor. Están buenísimas, de verdad.
Te haces esta colita, a full. Espectacular.
Mira, con la base de cocción.
La reducción. ¿Cómo aprende, Malena?
Gracias por venir.
Gracias de verdad por venir. Vayan a ver El Ángel. Ella se estrenó hoy, actorazos. Falta también Peter Lanzani, nos hubiera encantado. Seguramente va a venir.
Está laburando,
Peter
laburando.
Está full.
Sacó un préstamo, está pagando la cuota. Bueno, y gracias, Paulo, por contarnos la historia.
Mañana sigo, si querés.
Bueno, y gracias Luis Ortega. Gracias Luis Ortega por brindarnos una película como esta. Nosotros nos vemos mañana, que es viernes.
Hasta mañana.
Chao. Y vayan al cine, vayan hoy. Chao. Hasta
Gracias.
mañana.
No te sentés.
Tú tienes una carita deliciosa y tienes una figura celestial. Tú tienes una sonrisa contagiosa, pero tu pelo es un desastre universal.
estoy contenta y quiero bailar despeinada. Despeinada, estoy feliz, estoy contenta. ¡Qué éxito! No lo puedo creer. ¿Fernanda? ¿Y Fernanda? ¡Fernanda, la pensionista! ¡Fernanda! ¡Fernanda! ¿Pero qué estás haciendo?
Entendí el chiste que dijiste ayer.
Sé que vos sos más boluda que le hago los fideos. Fernanda, atendés ese teléfono, por favor, que me pones nerviosa. ¡Ay, Dios santo!
Buen día, sí. El turco para vos.
Oh, decirle que no estoy.
Dice Flor que no está.
Dame, pasa acá. Sé que vos me lo haces a propósito. Escucha una cosa, señor Naim. ¿Sabe qué? No tengo tiempo de atenderlo, porque la verdad que fue un éxito, la peluquería está lleno de gente. Ay, sí, ya los atiendo, ¿eh? ¡Esperen, malditas! ¡Ahí voy! Claro, entonces no puedo atender o no tengo tiempo para atender mentirosos. Y la próxima vez le decís que no estoy. Pero vos, te juro, vos sabés que yo no lo puedo creer. Vos sos tan... Mira, a tu mamá, ¿sabes cómo te la sacaron? Con force te sacaron, ¿no? Porque no podían sacar el celular de la mano. ¿Qué es esto pesada? Yo no lo puedo... Ay, chicas, por favor, mentirosos, mentirosos. ¡Odio los mentirosos! O mejor dicho... Estoy cansada que me mientan ahí. Estoy harta. De verdad, ayer lo notaron. Yo digo, porque la verdad, primero me hace el filo a mí. Y después viene la luna y se va como un caniche faldero detrás de ella. Aparte yo digo una cosa, siempre nos dicen lo mismo a nosotras. Histéricas nosotras. Histéricas son ellos. Histéricos y mentirosas. Porque, bueno, nosotras no nos quedamos atrás, porque también nos gusta un poco la mentira. Igual yo creo que de chiquita viene el problema. Porque viste que siempre te decían, no mientas, no mientas, no mientas. La mentira tiene patas cortas, si mentís te va a crecer la nariz. Y después ya hacían los grandotes, hacían todo lo contrario. Viste que te decían, porque eres verdad, viste que llamaba a la casa, no sé, llamaba a tu abuela y decía que no estamos. No, sí que no estamos, la abuela. O si no, te invitaban a la casa de tu prima. Viste la banderada, y vos no querías ir, te decía, bueno, vos decirle que te duele la panza. No sé, bueno, mentimos o no mentimos, te confundían. Porque es así, porque viste que siempre estás en la disyuntiva de decir, ¿miento o no miento? Vos, por ejemplo, vas a ver una obra de teatro de un amigo tuyo, ¿no? Te invitan y es un bodrio, vos decís, ay, por favor, ¿por qué vine a ver esto? Me quiero ir a mi casa. Cuando termina la obra, ¿lo vas a saludar? Yo no. Hay que ir. Pero la peor de las mentiras es el silencio. Yo por eso voy. Le digo, la verdad que es mágico lo tuyo. Me gusta la palabra magia porque es como decir, abarca todo. Decir, no, la verdad que me quedé sin palabra. O por ejemplo, un hombre te invita a salir y no te gusta. ¿Qué le vas a decir? No, la verdad que no sé, tenés menos onda que un anzuelo, no. A decir, no, sí, me gusta. No, la verdad que la paso bomba. No, ¿sabes qué es mejor decir? ¿Sabes que no tengo tiempo? Necesito estar sola. Sí, no, necesito estar sola. Tengo que cuidar a mi mamá. Creo que no tengo tiempo para el amor. O si no, dejá de querer a tu marido, por ejemplo. Y vos decís, a ver, ¿se lo digo o no se lo digo? No. Encontrar la manera de decir, mira, me gustaría tener sexo con Nicola Ibarri. No. Preferís decirle, ¿sabes qué? Me duele la cabeza. No, eso es muy viejo, ¿no? Me duele la cabeza es muy viejo, no. Me duele la cabeza no. Entonces le decís, ay, ¿sabes qué? Cuando termine, mira esta peli, está mirando Titanic. Con lo que el viento se llevó. ¿Viste? Porque es así. ¿Mentir o no mentir? Esa es la cuestión. Entonces yo digo, una mentira piadosa de vez en cuando está bien. Pero por favor, chicas, yo les digo una cosa. Si no les gusta lo que les dije, no me lo digan. Miéntanme. Claro, porque es así. Pero yo... Ay, este truco me tiene cansada. De verdad, se lo digo. Muy cansada.
¡Flor!
No me aparezcas de golpe que me asustás, Gladys. Pero vos sos tremenda, ¿no? Que estoy concentrada hablando con mi público. ¡Con mi público!
Bueno, terminala de decirme esas cosas. ¿Qué querés? ¿Que vaya a parar en un psicólogo?
Sí. Vas a terminar en el psicólogo, pero acordate que sos tan fulera que te va a poner de espalda en el diván. Por favor.
¡Uy! ¡Tenemos visitas!
Ay, no. Si es el turco, decirle que no estoy. Que me fui.
Pero no, ¿qué turco?
Ay, la yegua de Silvina. Ay, por favor. No, pero... la Moon.
No, tampoco.
Ay, la FIP, viste, vos te das cuenta. Como nos fue bien ayer, ella nos manda los agüesos. Pero estas son tremendos.
Pero no, está la Loli.
La niña Loli vino acá. Ay, la vi intruso en el verano que decía, ay, mamá, la fama me está llorando.
Pero aquí no venía acá, es la Loli. La esposa de Pablo.
¿Loli? No, es la esposa de Pablo es Charlie.
Pero qué Charlie, nena, qué Charlie, la esposa de Pablo cutáneo.
Catáneo, sí, no importa. Escúchame, no, eso es de la novela que hago yo, de la novela Graduado.
Claro, lo que pasa es que ella confunde todo el tiempo la ficción con la realidad.
Che, qué beso que te diste con el Andy, ¿eh?
Sí.
Decime, ¿cómo sigue? ¿Cómo sigue?
Ay, pará, no pará, qué fanática que sos. ¿Qué haces por acá?
¡Ay, hola, Flor!
¡Pero qué alegría!
Lindo verte, qué casualidad, vine a ver una amiga, pero me perdí.
Ay,
Samsung, hace lo imposible.